Welcome to Richard Math Clinic. Welcome to class today. I'm so glad to have you here. If this is your first time of watching my video or coming across my video and you are yet to subscribe, what are you waiting for? Click on the subscribe button and turn on notifications so you always get notified anytime I drop content. Okay, now back to the business of the day. In today's class, I'm going to be teaching us an interesting concept in mathematics. And what is that? And that is the addition and subtraction of integers. Addition and subtraction of what? Integers. Now, this is a concept. While I was growing up, I used to find it so confusing. Not until my teacher actually taught me a method that I could actually relate with things and events around me. And that's the method I'm going to be showing us in today's class. So sit back, relax, have fun, and also learn. Okay? All right. Now, I have these questions that I'm going to be using in explaining this particular concept. Now, the first one is minus 5 plus 2. Now, the first thing I want you to note is anytime you see a negative sign attached to a number, take it as if you are owing, that is, you have borrowed an amount of money. So, I will personalize it now. I can say minus 5 means I borrowed 5 naira. Minus 5 means I borrowed 5 naira. And the plus, anytime you say plus, it means you have the money with you. And that's the opposite of it. The minus means you borrowed, the plus means you have the money with you. So if I borrowed 5 naira from someone and I have 2 naira now, I'm going to pay the 2 naira, right? Good. So when I pay the 2 naira, what do you think will happen? Am I done paying off the debt? No, I'm not, right? So I'm still owing how much? 3 naira. Just like this, the money I borrowed and I paid 2 naira out of it. What I will still be owing is what? 3 naira. Now, because I'm still owing 3 naira, I won't just put my answer as 3. I'm going to attach minus 3. Do not forget at the beginning I said negative means you are still owing. You are still owing. So because I'm still owing 3 naira, I've only paid 2 naira out of 5 naira. I've only paid 2 naira out of 5 naira. So I'm still going to be owing the person how much? 3 naira. How much? 3 naira. Again, how much? 3 naira. So because of that, I'm going to do one more thing, and that is adding the negative sign here. And that gives me my correct and complete answer. Without this negative sign, my answer is not complete. I'm sure you got that right. Okay, if you're still a bit confused, okay, let's take the second example. Maybe you understand it better. Alright, so just follow me as we take the second example. The second example this time around is minus 2 plus 5. I have interchanged the signs, okay? Minus 2 plus 5. This time around, how much am I owing? I'm owing 2 naira. I'm owing what? 2 naira. And how much do I have with me? Correct. I have what? 5 naira. I have what? 5 naira. Fantastic. So if I'm owing 2 naira, okay, and I have 5 naira, I have more than what I borrowed, right? Okay, so even if I give the person 5 naira, the person takes away the 2 naira I'm owing and gives me back what? 3 naira. So I have 3 naira balance. I have 3 naira balance to myself. I have 3 naira extra money to myself. So indirectly, what I'll be doing in this part, in this kind of question, is just do my basic subtraction. Because I have the bigger money with me, 5 minus 2. 5, I'll just do 5 minus 2. 5, which is the plus, minus 2. And that will give me what? 3. 5, take away the 2 naira, I'm owing 1, 2. And I have what? 3 naira left. That 3 naira is for me now. I'm not owing anyone again. And that is why I will not be putting a negative sign. But it can either be positive, plus 3, or I just leave it as 3. It's still the same thing. So if I put this plus here and I also decide to take it away, they are still the same thing. So plus 3 and minus 3, plus 3 or 3, they are still what? The same thing. So with this, I'm not owing anyone again. And that is why you can see my answer as what? 3. So there's one thing I want you to note. Let's compare the two answers. Let's compare the question number 1 and question number 2. Take note of this trick I'm about to give to you now. And the trick is, anytime the amount of money you borrowed is bigger than what you have, your answer will be what? Negative. I borrowed 5 naira and I have 2 naira to pay back. I'm still owing. So that's why my answer will be negative. But the case is different when it comes to what? Number 2 question. In number 2 question, I have a bigger amount of money and I'm owing just 2 naira. Anytime the amount of money borrowed is less than what you have, that is, if what you have with you is bigger than what you borrow. Just like number 2 question, I have 5 naira and I hold just 2 naira and I borrow just 2 naira. Okay, what my answer will be like is what? Positive. because I'm going to be having back some money with me. Did you get that? Yes, well done. All right, now let's look at number 3 question. Number 3 question is quite different from me, and I want you to take note of this. Look at this. How much am I owing here? How much? Oh, fantastic, got it. I'm owing what? 3 naira. Again, I'm owing what? 3 naira. And at the same time, surprisingly, I have just what? 3 naira with me. I borrowed 3 naira from someone probably previous day or last week, and now I have 3 naira. So I'm going to pay back the debt, right? If I pay back 3 naira, I'm paying back what? Exactly what I borrowed. What I said, I'm paying back exactly what I borrowed. So indirectly, I'm just going to be taking away what I borrowed, which is 3 naira. This 3 is for the positive, and this other 3, minus 3, is the one I borrowed. And that will give me what? 0. It means anytime the amount borrowed, the amount to borrow, okay, is the same amount with the money you have with you, the answer will be 0. Now let's practicalize it. I have 3 naira with me and I borrowed 3 naira. So if I'm to remove the 3 naira I borrowed, or if I'm to pay back the 3 naira I borrowed, what will I have left? 1, 2, 3. Nothing is left. I'm not owing the person, and then I'm not having anything with me. I'm not getting any extra money back to myself, and that is 0. So the trick here is anytime you have the same number, one with the negative and one with the positive, in this format, your answer will always be what? 0. Just like what we have there. If I have minus 2 plus 2, I borrowed 2 naira here, right? And I have 2 naira with me. So if I take the 2 naira away from what I have, what do I have left? 0. And that is what? 0. And that will be all for today's class. I am sure you learned something, right? Yes, I had fun actually passing this knowledge across to everyone. And I can't wait to see my next class. And also, I can't wait to see you invite someone else. Do not forget to subscribe. In case you have not subscribed to my channel, just click on the subscribe button immediately and then turn on notifications so that you always get notified anytime I drop my videos. I'm sure you don't want to miss out on any of my lessons. Share this video with as many people as possible. Do not forget, practice makes perfect. Keep solving questions. Get as many questions as possible. Practice, practice, practice. Thank you so much for attending to this class. See you in my next class, and until then, bye.